Guys, it's Roy here from MarvelCo12 and EpicDroid.com, and we're here today with a quick unboxing video of the new Mobile X6. The new Mobile X6 was announced right around the time of CES, or the time CES was supposed to have been, in January of 2020. I'm finally getting my hands on it today, and I'm excited to be showing it to you guys here. The new Mobile X6 is a budget phone. This phone goes for around $100, and it's available through various retailers. We'll have links in the video description down below where you can get it for yourself. The phone, again, is a budget device. This device is a device that is designed to meet your basic needs without too many bells and whistles, but enough bells and whistles where you're going to have a good, solid working device for a super affordable price. Right off the bat, the first thing we see is we see the phone here, and it comes with this little screen protector pre-installed. I super like the way they did that. They have it so you have a nice clean screen protector, and it comes with those labels and things so you know what you're getting there. And it says it comes with a 5.7 inch 19:9 aspect ratio. It has a HD plus screen with a resolution of 1520 by 720. It's got a MediaTek 2 GHz quad-core processor. It supports 4G LTE. It has 3 gigs of memory and a 32 gig storage. I know from reading the box it also comes with an SD card slot. It has a 13 megapixel plus 3 megapixel rear camera and a 5 megapixel front-facing camera or selfie camera. It does look like that selfie camera does have it as a notch there, and it comes with a 2,800 milliamp per hour battery. Now that battery is a removable battery, and let's see if we can figure out how to take this off and put that battery in. Good news is that's not going to be just popping off on its own. That's something that you're going to have to actually work to get off. So if you drop your phone, you don't have to worry about the battery popping out the back. That's nice. It comes with a free 3 months of service, unlimited talk and text with 5 gigs of data on Mint Mobile. We have our little card here. Thanks for choosing New Mobile. Oh, that's nice. There's a nice little protective case there. We'll try that on here in a second. Here's a battery. A New Mobile sticker. I've got lots of those from past videos. And then we have another screen protector. Our Getting Started manual. And then we have a charger. Anything else under there? And that is it. Let's go ahead and let's put this battery in. There's our battery, and as you can see here, there is a SD card slot and there are dual SIMs. So we have a SIM slot here as well as another SIM slot. See if I can talk. We're going to put this back on. And I will say this bag does have a lot of fingerprints on it already. So it is a little bit of a fingerprint magnet. We'll want to clean that off before we put the case on. There we go, and that's all the way on now. We're going to boot that up. We've got our power and our volume buttons here on the right side. There's nothing on the left side. The bottom has a speaker and a microphone grill. Then we have a micro USB charging port instead of a USB-C. And then up top we have a cool feature here that we haven't seen in a while on a lot of newer devices. We have a headphone jack. And here on the back we also have a fingerprint sensor, and I'm personally a big fan of that. I really miss the back fingerprint sensors. The ones in the front, they're nice and they're easy to get to. However, I'm not a huge fan of the ones on the screen. I feel like they're a lot slower, and I'm not a huge fan of them. We're going to skip all of our setup stuff here. We're going to set up a fingerprint just for kicks and giggles, just to see how that fingerprint sensor is. And you guys can't hear it or feel it because it's on the device and you can't feel vibration on the camera, but the vibration motor is actually fairly responsive. I felt like that was a really good vibrate there. Wasn't too strong. We'll have to see how it works in calls, but for the fingerprint sensor, it worked great. And there we go. We are powered on. We've got our basic device here. It doesn't look like there's that much in the way of bloat. We have an FM radio. That's a nice little feature there to have. We've got YouTube music, YouTube sound recorder, wireless emergency. There's like no bloat on this thing other than Duo, which I'm still not a fan of. One of these days maybe I'll come around to it, but I'm still not sold on it. We got our camera app. Let's see how. Camera is a little bit on the slower side with the focus. Nothing too bad, but it's not what you get with a $800 device, but it's definitely on par with what you would expect for a $100 device. And it's actually not that bad. And zooming in there, we have some decent quality. A little bit pixelated when we're super zoomed in, but for a standard size picture, it looks like that's actually Not bad at all. I'm going to turn that volume down in case we get any more weird notifications. Yeah, I'm super liking this. It's actually fairly responsive for a 2 gigahertz quad core. I was expecting it to be a little bit slower than some of the other devices I've seen, but it's not bad at all. Let's see what we got here in our settings. If we're wanting to make it even more responsive, this is just something I do on all my phones, but I like changing the animation scales. It does tend to make things a little bit more responsive and makes it even more fluid. Makes things a little bit snappier there for you. So here in our settings, we've got our basic settings, nothing too fancy in there. There was a DuraSpeed, I've not seen that before. Turn it off and it says DuraSpeed helps boost the foreground app by restricting background apps. Some notifications may be postponed or not received. DuraSpeed does not restrict background activities of apps switched on in the list. So I'm not sure what it means about that last part about in the list, but what it sounds like is it makes it so it'll optimize your device a little bit more and prioritize your processor. Sorry, I'm trying to talk and do things at the same time, but it'll optimize your processes so that you're not getting slower app settings there. Now, one thing I am going to say, it does come with FM radio, but one thing with a lot of these FM radio apps is they require you to use headphones as an antenna. It does not ship with headphones, so you'll need to have those yourself in order to be able to use those. As far as initial impressions go, I would say that initially I am impressed with this phone. It is a basic phone. It doesn't come with a lot of bloat. It looks like it's going to be able to do everything I'm needing. It is a little bit of a fingerprint magnet here, so I'm going to caution about that. You will probably want to use the case. I'm actually going to go take it real quick and I'm going to wipe it down so we can try that case out. Okay, so we're back and that's been cleaned up a little bit there. So we're going to get this case out. We're going to slide that on. It is just a soft TPU case, so it's a nice little one there. And unfortunately, there's some smudges on there I missed, darn it. I'll have to take the phone out and clean it again. But the case does seem like it does a great job. No issues using the power button. No issues using the volume. We got the ports for the microphone, for the fingerprint sensor. Got them for the cameras. Then we also have it down here on the bottom for the micro USB, as well as for the microphone and for the speaker. All in all, I'm actually kind of excited to be trying out this device. With all the devices that are coming out nowadays, they always have the highest level of specs, and you're expecting the highest level of performance. But a lot of times that performance isn't what we need. A lot of times we just need the basic bare bone essentials. You need to be able to make calls and send text messages and play a few games here and there. And this phone definitely seems like it will be able to handle all of that. So I'm excited to be trying it out over the next couple of days and weeks to see how that works and seeing how responsive it is. And I'm looking forward to being able to do a full review video for you guys. If you guys have any questions or if you have anything you want us to hit up in our review video, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below and reply to that as soon as we're available. And we'll try to include everything that we can in that actual final review. If you guys have enjoyed this video and if you want to see more like it, please remember to give us a thumbs up and to share it with your friends. And as always, just want to tell you guys thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support. And you all have an awesome day.